What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to make a video. I just wanted to share something that I do that's very helpful. I want to share something that I do that's very helpful. Also, before I share this, I just wanted to also mention something. You should totally watch. Go on YouTube and look up this dude Russell Berkeley or Barkley, Barkley or Berkley. Russell Barkley, he's a psychiatrist and he's like the leading expert in ADD. Like he's like the ADD like he's like the ADD like I want to say God, but I'm Christian, so I feel horrible saying that. But anyway, if you hear him talk, your jaw will drop and you're like, "Oh my gosh, how does he know all that about me?" Like he's basically he has a lot of lectures on YouTube, and he has a couple of just like talking directly to the camera tips on ADD. But basically, what you do is you watch his lectures. He's talking to a room full of psychiatrists, right? And he's educating them on ADD, ADHD, and all these different topics and reasons and all this stuff, right? He knows like 90 times more than any other leading expert on ADHD. He's truly the expert, right? He's a go-to guy. Matter of fact, even like medication companies, they like go to hear what he says. Like even though not saying he's for medication, like he may or may not be, I don't know. But all I'm saying is everybody pays attention to him that is in the that has anything to do with ADHD. So on addforums.com, which is a forum that I would go to all the time. That's how I found out about him. Everybody's like, you gotta watch the Berkeley videos or Barkley. You gotta watch his videos, right? So, so yeah, I was like, whatever. That's how I found out about him. So what I did was, I watched all his freaking videos, every single lecture, right? And I took notes. Now, if you have ADD, maybe it's hard to take notes, but whatever. Just write down things that he says that strike a chord, right? So like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to tell you specifics, but basically, even though he's talking to psychiatrists, it's not like he's talking to ADD people. Knowing about yourself, knowing how you operate, knowing how you think, knowing what you lack, knowing what you need to improve in, is what you get from it. If you're a smart person with ADD, put it this way: if you're a smart person with ADD and you listen to his videos, you listen to his lectures, you will get something from it. You will get a lot from it, and if you really apply yourself, it should help you tremendously. Like, to give you a quick example, like I will share something specific so you can get a little idea. He basically says ADD is like a memory. It's like a memory disorder. You easily forget short-term stuff, right? And I can't remember. Like you might go, duh, but he said some stuff that I didn't already know. So it made me think to myself, okay, I need to build a system, like a simple system that I will actually do, because it's hard for ADD people to be consistent and to do things that they tell themselves and plan to do. I need to build a simple system that will act as part of my memory, like that will force myself to make a change. Now, another psychiatrist told me it takes 14 days to build a habit, right? Whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, whether you have ADD or not. It really does, right? So even though you have ADD, if there's something that you, for years, have been trying to be consistent in, if you can bring yourself to effectively do it, say 15 days in a row, you won't have to complain about it anymore and you actually do it. Quick example. I used to be addicted to weed, alcohol, and cigarettes, okay? Yes, you can be addicted to weed. Mentally addicted. Look it up, okay? So the way I really had to try really hard in the beginning. The first day was the hardest. Second day was not as hard as the first day, but super hard. Third day wasn't as hard as the second day, etc. Right? I had to try so hard. But honestly, after 14, 15 days, it was automatic, and I don't have to try anymore. I've been sober since 2007. I bumped into a dude. He was like, "Hey, what's up, man? You still smoke weed?" And I was like, "No, I hadn't smoked since 2007." He's like, "Oh my gosh, you must be trying so hard right now." And I was like, "Actually, I never thought about it. I hadn't tried since like the second week. I tried for the first 2 weeks to be sober, and I had to really apply my willpower. And then after that, no, I didn't have to even think about it. It's all automatic. So same thing goes for habits, right? Whether it's a good habit or bad habit. If you're an ADD person, you're trying to pick up good habits. Like if you're really trying to work on your ADD. Anyway, so I got a lot from those videos. Let me share with you something that I do that helps me. That I recently started doing. It really does help. Okay. I went to the store. I bought this little card holder. I guess it's supposed to hold business cards, right? It cost me $1.50. It's a really nice one. It's made out of leather. It doesn't matter though. I got this thing, right? Now, same store. I bought some pads like this. I initially was looking for index cards, but they didn't have any. But this is even better. It's a bunch of papers connected by an adhesive thingy right here. And basically, you know, it's perfect size. It's about the size of an index card. I also bought a marker there. And what I do is I set this right in there so it stands up and it faces me. See, this is like, I wanted something that would stand up and face me in my face. I put it right next to my computer on my desk and it kind of faces me, you know? So it's like, and what I do is I write very cookie cutter, very clean and very clearly. I write very neat, instead of making it all complicated. I'll show you what I mean. Like, let's just say I'm going to water the lawn, right? Now, typically with ADD, I go water the lawn, take forever, and just be all randomness. But if I'm like, man, I'm really going to apply myself, and I know that I can effectively water the lawn in like 20 minutes, right? Like, allowing myself for a few minutes gap. So I'll do water lawn. And I put PF20, which for me it stands for power focus. And then I'll, like, let's say it's 3:35. By the way, it's 3:35 in the morning. I'm working really hard on my business stuff. And if you see how energetic I am, it's from a lot of coffee and tramadol. I'm very focused from the tramadol. So it's 3:35 a.m. So let's just pretend like it's 3:15. Okay? So I'll put the goal time, which is 20 minutes after 3:15 is 3:35. So this is what it looks like. I'll write it. I usually would write it neater. So it says water lawn, PF 20, power focus 20, and 3:35 in the morning. And like that's my goal, to do it in 20 minutes and be done in 20. And da da da. So I put it right there. Boom. Now I just basically told myself, don't think about anything else. Focus on this one goal that's facing you right in your face. Focus on this one thing you wrote down for the next 20 minutes. Don't even think about anything else, but do that to the best of my abilities. Like fully engage in that. Anybody can do that. It's so simple. Fully engage 100% in that and do my best to do that, right? So if you do that with your to-do list, if you do that with anything, bro, like I actually got that idea from watching like NFL, like some NFL show on HBO. It's kind of like, anyway, I saw an NFL coach tell one of his players, don't make things complicated in your head. The more simple you make things in your head, the easier you can fully engage and fully focus and execute whatever you want to do. So like if you tell yourself one thing at a time, I'm going to do this one thing for the next 2 hours, I'm going to fully engage in it. Like I'm going to freaking apply myself 110% at it. Dude, you could easily do that. And if you organize your day in like nice little perfect squares like that, boom. But if you keep it all random and you just do jumble up things and, you know, I'll do a little bit of this now, I'll do a little bit of this later, and at the end of the day you don't really get much done, everything's jumbled up together. Bro, this is how professional champions do it. They do one thing at a time and they execute to the best of their abilities. They fully engage, fully apply themselves 110%. If you did that, you'd be so successful whatever you aim to do. Thanks guys, have a nice day.